we got the front tires done. Now I started to jack up the other side of the car, so it's a little lopsided right now, but we can see that the ride height is severely high. Now, once we get the back tires done, we'll be able to see how level the car is once it's on the road, and then we'll be able to adjust the locking nuts on the coilover itself, so we can lower the ride height a little bit. First thing I want to do now is remove the camber arm from that bolt right there. Alright, so a quick adjustment here. So instead of taking off this bolt right here for the camber arm, instead I'm going to take off this bolt here that holds the control arm. So I need to remove this one, and there's another set of bolts up here. Now I have a couple that are tied to the bag, so I don't think I need to remove those just yet, but that one over here I do need to remove. And once I do that, this control arm should just drop down. Sometimes it takes the smallest thing to cause the most damage and the most delay. So that bolt, no, that nut that was on that bolt right there, this bolt kept spinning with the nut. So I had to find a way to apply pressure to the back of the rear stabilizer bar, and get that off finally. So now I've got the jack stand set up under the control arm. Theoretically, when I drop down this arm, it should break loose and the whole control arm should fall right down. So theoretically. And yeah, that whole thing just dropped straight down. So now I'll be able to pry this off and we should be able to pull the bag straight out. I'm gonna cut this line right here, this air line, and I'm gonna take the bag out. There we go. That's one bag. We can see right here, it's actually, the rubber's in really bad shape. So this needed to come out anyway. Not a bad weathering on it. It's barely held together by prayer. So this needed to be replaced anyway. Because the spring needs to go right up in here. Sit up in there and get compressed. So there we go. Okay, so that worked out. And all I need to do is compress the control arm back onto the knuckle here. All right, you guys, so you can see we finally finished the setup here. We got the stock shocks, we got the coilovers back on the car here. And you can actually see that this ride height is absolutely disgusting right here. But again, oh shit. Ah, big ass bee. All right, is he gone? Yeah, he's gone. Sorry about that. Got chased by a damn wasp. But you can see this is going to be okay because this actually is the stock height, believe it or not, for this car. Actually, I think it's a little bit higher than it should be, but I'm not too worried about that right now because I'm going to take this for a test drive for my son, adjusting, making the adjustments that need be, and see how the ride height is, and the ride quality is, and we should be able to get in and out of my driveway with no problem over there because that right there is hell. All right, so now we're taking it for a test drive. How's it feel, Dave?
Pretty good.
We just went and picked up Cameron from school. Say hi, Cameron.
Hi.
Yeah, a little rocky because of, you know, coilovers, but overall not bad. How does the steering feel?
Still feels normal.
Doesn't feel wobbly or anything? Or shaky?
No. Tiny bit.
Alright, we'll see if it works itself out. Alright, so the car does seem to be driving pretty smoothly. Doesn't need alignment or anything, which is good. Because normally when you do suspension work, you need to take it for wheel alignment. We're good on this. We don't need to do anything like that. Drives good, drives smooth. Of course, for coilovers, you're always going to have that bounciness to it because these New Jersey roads suck, but you make do with what you got. I got to tell you, I'm really nervous handing this car off to my son. I know he's going to need a car and can't afford to buy him a new car, but you know, this is going to be a rough one. So I don't know, man. I'm a little nervous. Handing down my baby, down to my baby. I'm preparing for the worst. I'm preparing for the worst here. I just hope he takes care of it. I'm actually having him train driving this for quite a while just to get used to it before I finally hand over the keys to him. So waiting for his license to come in the mail. He passed the driving course, so I'm very, very happy about that. So no more testing. The only testing he needs to do is learn how to drive on these New Jersey roads here. And that's going to take time. That's going to take some practice, on-the-job training, if you will. So I think we're just about done, ready to hand this over. We got the stock suspension back on. Well, stock coilovers back on. Bag system is still in place. The compressors are still there. The air tank and the lines are still connected, so I need to remove those at a later date because I'm actually going to install air suspension on my truck, and I'm going to use the compressors from this car and put it on the truck there, so I'll be able to recycle them. But anyway, that's it for these videos, guys. Hope you enjoyed them. I can tell you right now, my son, he's going to be surprised when I hand over the keys to this car for the first time. I don't think he's really expecting this, so yeah, it's gonna be nerve-wracking for me as well. Probably more nerve-wracking for me, considering what I put into this car. And I'm already prepared for the worst. I'm already prepared. I don't want to speak it into existence because I'm just gonna say I hope he takes care of the car. But more importantly, I want my son to be safe. That's more important. Yeah, be safe, boy. Be safe. But anyway, guys, let me know what you think. Comment below, like, subscribe to the video, like, subscribe to the channel. We're going to continue more, and we'll soon be posting some Genesis videos too, so can't wait for that. Really looking forward to doing that. We have a full engine rebuild, breakdown and rebuild of the BK1s that I just picked up. So those are going to be the next set of videos to come. So as always, you guys, love what you do what you love, take care of your beard, you know. I'll catch you guys in the next one.